What's poppin', everybody? So I've seen a couple of guys buy these baseball cards from Goodwill. I figure I'd give myself a shot. It's looking like these are Cardinals cards, all in this binder. We'd went from 81 to 82, 83, 84, 85. And I guess there's no rhyme or reason to this because now we're at 2000 tops with Tom Glavine, David Wells, Apier, Grissom. We're going to look for some of these rookie cards in here. Ben Davis is a rookie cup. Sorry if this is a little bouncy. I didn't really have a good way to show this, so I'm kind of going with what I can do. Oh, there's Mike Hampton. I'll have to message him and see if he could sign that card for me. Eric Chavez, Piazza, Todd Seal. I was also getting these because I've gotten the TTM itch really bad, and if I can get some of these guys to sign some of these cards, this would be pretty cool. Butch Husky, he was one of my favorite Mets. Knobloch, Rick Reed. Trevor Hoffman, Hall of Famer right there. Tim Salmon, AJ Hinch, he's a manager now. Jim Thome, Hall of Famer. Octavio Dotel, rest in peace, man. Tino. Gabe Kapler. Wow, it's so funny how some of these went on to managers now. Big Sexy, Bartolo Colon. Alex Gonzalez, Rookie Cup. Darryl Hamilton, rest in peace, man. This is pretty cool, actually. You got Kerry Wood there, Ken Griffey, Bernie Williams, Helton, Lowell. You got Urbina up there. I believe his son's actually pitching in the minors. This has to be pretty close to a full set of these Topps 2000. I'll have to look at the checklist and see what's going on because I saw the checklist over in the front. Todd Pratt, he's a coach at Mets camp. Torrey Hunter. Oh, cool, Ron Coomer. I know he's a radio announcer for the Twins. I'll have to see if I can send that to him. Andrew Jones. And now we got some prospects here. What do we got? Adam Pyatt, Aubrey Huff, Sean Burrows. We got here for Call, Delalero, and Dawkins. Got a couple of juniors here. Tim Raines Jr., Gary Matthews Jr., and Gary Maddox Jr. Zuleta, Stenson, and Toka. Varys, Creedy, and Lamb. Matt Riley, Mark Mulder, and CC Sabathia prospect cards. That's really cool because Sabathia is a Hall of Famer now. Scott Downs, Chris George, and Matt Bilal. Doug Mirabelli, Ben Patrick, and Jason Worth. who just had a pretty hot take about the Mets. You should probably look it up. Draft picks, Josh Hamilton and Corey Myers. These are pretty cool. We got a draft pick of Ben Sheets and Barry Zito right there. What we got here? Nobody crazy there. Got some more draft picks up there. We got Brad Baker and Mike McDougal. Highlights Mark McGuire, Ripken, Jesse Orozco, good TTMer. Tony Gwynn, rest in peace. Wade Boggs, good TTMer. Tops league leaders. We got Larry Walker. Sorry for the glare. Big Mac with 65 homers, 147 ribeyes. These cards are cool. These are all like insert cards from the 90s. I like this. Randy Johnson, Luis Gonzalez, 20th Century's Best, Tony Gwynn, Big Mac, Big Hurt, Harold Baines, Roger Clemens. These are cool. I really like these. You got 50 home runs in 97 for Griffey, 93 MVP for Bonds, Sammy Sosa, Derek Jeter's 12-game hit streak, A-Rod Player of the Year. We got the 3-of-a-kind card with Garcia Parra, A-Rod, and Jeter. Barry Bonds and Griffey. Whoa. That's an autograph right there. Ruben Mateo autograph. So like I said, I paid like $9 or $10 for this. It was actually more money to ship it than what I paid for it. You got an all-star rookie team of Billy Wagner, Hall of Famer, Manny Ramirez, Nomar, Pedro. Got 3 really cool Hank Aaron cards down here. And it says Hank Aaron. It's got a little Hank Aaron little medallion on it, or whatever you would call it, foil. Yeah, we got Ruben Mateo right there, autograph. And what year is this? Oh, 2001. Opening day. You got Chipper, Garrett Anderson, Ventura. Man, these are all good cards. They're in really good shape. And this is just one binder, ladies and gents. And I really took a gamble because I seen the junk wax in the front, and I'm like, if it's all going to be junk wax, I'll just use it for TTMs. But I don't know, I have to actually look at these and see what they're, if they're in any kind of numerical order or what's going on. Vladdy Sr. Probably get them out of this rusty ass binder. Enter Sandman right there in the middle. Alright, let's see what these are. Draft picks. Sean Burnett, and I can't read that other guy's name. Prospects. Chung Wen, Patterson and Hamilton. Golden Moments, Big Mac. Mazeroski, Ripken, Hank Aaron, Kerry Wood, Clemente. We got some team cards there. Most of the team cards. We got some 2002 tops. Opening day. Got Tatis' father right there. Yeah, so the only thing I haven't done was actually look at these, and Craig Wilson, that's what's his face is what's his name? Jacob Wilson's dad. Okay, so these are definitely not the full set because they skip around over here. But not a bad starting point. So that was 2002 opening day. Here's Series 1. These are pretty cool. I'm just gonna glance through the rest of these. And I'll be right back. Alright, so we're getting to the end of the book here. We got On the Game of Ichiro, Hobby Masters of Roger Clemens. We got some throwbacks here. Allie Reynolds and Dodgers. United We Stand. That's a pretty cool card with Ichiro in the middle there. Season highlights, league leaders. And then that's all for right there. So I'm going to pause this and I'm going to start opening up the other binder and see what we got. Alright, so this second binder here, this is going to be kind of fun to turn these pages. It looks like a traded set. So I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe this one might, we gotta be looking for the Frank Thomas. And if anybody on here knows an easier way to film binders, please let me know, because I really, it's the first time I'm trying to do something like this. Yeah, these are all kind of junkish wax era. I'm gonna pause it and see if I come up with any good ones here, so I'm not wasting all your time. But hang on, I'll be right back. And I guess I'm wrong here because I'm looking at the 90 traded baseball checklist and I don't see, so he's probably in the regular 90 set. But we'll see what's going on in here. I'll be back shortly. What's up? I'm back. I found a couple of these members only cards. We got Jack Morris, George Brett, Ozzie Smith, Sheffield and Doc, and Gary Carter. So those are pretty cool. Looks like we got some more tops behind it, so I'll be back shortly. Got a Moises Alou rookie cup card there. Found some cool Stadium Club cards back here. Got the Hawk right there. I was so stoked to get his TTM autograph the other day. It's been a lot of fun doing that stuff. I'm definitely getting the itch to do it more. These Stadium Club cards, they still, even back then, they didn't disappoint. And I'll be back. I'll come back and update you if I get anything good, which I haven't yet. So towards the end here, I did get 3 members' choice. We got a Roger Clemens and a Joe Carter and Greg Maddux. Oh, Frank Thomas and Barry Bonds too. Cool. All right, and we're getting to the end of the binder here. So we got some 94 Stadium Club, and I came across a couple of debut cards. Not a big one there, but Bob Hamlin. I know he was a slugger. This guy was a slugger. Debut of Manny Ramirez. I know Craig Paquette was actually a Met for a little bit. Troy O'Leary. Let's see. Jerry Dipoto, he's a executive now. A Raul Mondesi debut. Not too bad. This is pretty cool. You know, like, this is like a time capsule going back in time, seeing somebody else's collection. You got Coach Prime right there. Oh, that's a cool one. Turk Wendell, Major League debut. He's one of the coaches down at fantasy camp too for the Mets. One that I was hoping to get really, but I didn't get him. Actually, no, he wasn't there the year I went. I lied. This is a cool card. Andre Dawson and Tim Raines. Home run leaders, Frank Thomas and Griffey. And what we got on the back here? These cards are a little damaged. Bonds, Ken Griffey, Tim Salmon, Tony Gwynn, Glavine. This isn't bad at all. This was, I mean, for the amount that I paid for it and what I got, you know, I didn't like quadruple my investment by any means, but I got some really cool cards. I got some cards that I could TTM. Got some cards I could throw in people's care packages and help their super collections. Colby, I'm not sure if you have that salmon card. I don't even know what the hell it is. I'm going to have to look at it. But, yeah, I'll start looking at these and start divvying them out, putting them in top loaders and all that good stuff. But thank you all for watching. I know this was a little bit longer video. Like I said, I didn't really know how to do these. Like I said, if you have any suggestions about how I can show binders off in the future, please let me know. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.